You ready?
Yeah.
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of the David Ng Show. Today, we're going to speak with Miss Jasmine Lau. She's one of the veterans in the industry. Definitely one of the top producers that we have, a very consistent one. And this year alone, I'm very envious. You have already scored 2 platinums and 1 super platinum.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, better explain to you what's a super platinum. A platinum is 100K. Super platinum is above 250K. Now you know.
Yeah.
Right, so Jasmine, we want to find out some information about you.
Sure.
Let's go back to not the very beginning, but the backstory. What was your origin story?
My original story?
Yeah.
I was a very frustrated executive in a global steel, sales line, and I was in the steel industry.
Yep.
And very overworked, travel the region, and starting to get bogged down with the children's schedule on top of my personal career goals. Mm-hmm. So I started off by being really overworked and quitting my job.
So you were in MNC, you were stressed, and you wanted something better.
Yeah, I wanted something that manages my life, have a bit more balance in my life, juggling between my life goals as well as my family.
Right. How many years were you in the MNC?
I was there for 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah.
And how did you get from MNC to real estate?
Actually, I studied construction as my bachelor, and that's how I got into the steel industry, because it's related, right? Because the steel is like the backbone of all construction materials. Then I went on to, we have a common year with real estate classmates. And that gave me an introduction about real estate.
Right.
So when I was a very overworked executive and I quit my job, I decided, okay, that's it. I'm going back to school to take a break and study part-time in masters in real estate.
Right.
But the problem was, the classes were all at night, and I don't want to be at home just looking at my newborn son.
Okay.
So I miss the networking that working in a corporate world gives me, and because the classes were all at night, I have a lot of day time on my hands at that time.
Right.
So I decided to join a property agency to accumulate more information about property.
How many years ago was that?
That was in 2009, so that's like 12 years ago.
12 years ago. Okay. From there, how did you kickstart your business from like year one?
Year one was a discovery year, and I didn't know. I was very conscious about the face value that, I walked out from a good job, a good paying job, a very stable job. And how did I start out was I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start from. I was from an employee mentality, and I was transiting into an employer mentality,
right.
Running your own business, startup mindset. So how did it start was I attended a kickstart course provided by the property agency. And I think it was very helpful that time to me as a property agent, because I didn't know where to start my business model, and I learned about the different various business models that we can embark on in our real estate career.
Yes, and very importantly, your first year, was it successful? Did you struggle?
I struggled with the time hours, but I was very determined not to look back. So I count it as a successful, because I started off in April as a property agent during that year. At the end of the year, I made 83,000. So within, we were having a kickstart course that lasts about 8 weeks. By week 4, I closed my first deal of 3% commission.
Right, very good, very good. And from there, when did you know that you were on the road to success?
When did I know? When I was consistently having regular income and closing deals at least once every week. That was in my second year of real estate. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously from there, now you're with PropNext.
Yes, now I'm with PropNext.
Tell me what you're doing at PropNext. How many cases do you close, let's say, a year?
I do have a target that I should at least close one deal a week. minimum. So if there's 52 weeks in a year, that's should be at least minimum 52 cases, but
Right.
I average about 150 to at last year's peak 500 over.
500
Yeah.
cases in a year.
Correct.
Right.
Transactions.
Transactions.
Yes.
These are your own transactions.
These are my own transactions that happen.
Right.
That I'm involved in. Yes.
Okay, that's insane. How do you manage to close so many transactions?
We have over the years, over the 12 years, we have improved our business systems in such a way that I can easily close deals with my community and network of property agents as well as clientele network smoothly without even sometimes being physically there, even before COVID. So
Right.
we were actually very COVID ready.
Right.
Yeah, even in the early years, because of my MNC exposure, I'm very used to couriering documents without even meeting clients to sign digitally everything.
Right.
So when the COVID measures hit, in fact, it made my business even better because there were some clients who were still insisting on wet-in physical meeting. They went, even I still have to meet some of my old clients that way previously. Because of COVID, it actually improved the lack and small holes in my business flow, and it firms it up. So the volume kick in.
Right. I'm still stuck in a number, 500 plus per year. do you have a team to help you?
I just like many property agents, we take care of our own contracts, but I do go into collaboration on a project basis for each case on a case by case basis.
Right.
But so I don't believe in earning all the money to myself, and I also believe in on-job training. So, but I do believe that it has to be a real-time learning. So, yeah, I not only work and collaborate within my own group, but also with entire PropNext.
Right. And how does other people in PropNext help your business to close these cases?
How do other people in PropNext help me to close this? Okay, there are a couple of business models that I embarked on in the last 3 years with PropNext. In the resale business model that I am very well versed in, which is a geographical target zone business model where I'm very focused on a particular zone. I actually collaborate through the company's CHOP system, which I perfected together with some pioneer leaders in PropNext.
Okay, better explain what CHOP is.
Well, CHOP is actually a collaboration network system among all the property agents where they work together to bring a willing buyer and a willing seller together to collaborate on it and close a deal together.
So this is an internal PropNext system. So you get a lead, you get a project, you get some kind of listing,
Yes.
you put onto CHOP, and then somebody within a couple of seconds they would be in your CHOP team and they would be marketing that.
Yeah,
as well.
essentially it brings us to a new level where from an independent one-man operation property agent, it levels us up into a small business setup where we have a marketing team and where we take the lead, for example, like a listing manager, and we all win together. The client also win in the network and the speed of moving things forward.
Right. Okay. Now, I'm still getting onto that. Number of cases is so high. So, what do you think is your key success factor for success?
To me, the most important key success factor that I have fallen back on year after this 12 years, has never been away from it, is the discipline to have a timetable. I have a timetable that I adhere to daily. And while the actual, it doesn't go like 9 to 11 must be doing A, or 11 to 12 must be doing B, but the whole day must have A and B somewhere that fits in.
I see.
So, for example, if I do, that's the first success where I have a schedule for everything. So it seems like I'm everywhere. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Just example, last night was involved in a company training discussion, and this morning the management said, "Hey, you're in the office already for the awards." But it's because I schedule my time for many things. So that is probably the magic behind why I seem to appear everywhere. Actually, I don't.
Right. Now, just talking to you right now, right? I cannot help but feel your high energy. Is that something that is part of your success?
I believe so. I believe that in the law of attraction, and people are attracted to me for my high energy, and they do derive some of my energy for themselves, especially when they are to get themselves in the right mood of things. And you can always see that I'm always smiling when I'm speaking to people most of the time, simply because if I don't smile,
fierce.
my face looks very fierce. So I've been told that before, that I have a very fierce look. So I have to always remember to exercise my cheek muscle.
Right. And how does this help you with your clients?
My high energy?
Yes.
I think it brings them to another level of thinking. And sometimes many of our clients, they have aspiration in achieving their life goals. And they have a loose picture of it, but they don't know the step. And the energy that I have and the it gives me confidence. And it also, my clients also derive confidence for themselves in walking the journey towards achieving their life goals through the real estate too.
Oh, I agree with that altogether.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So let's go to another topic here. Prospecting.
Prospecting.
Actually, yes, prospecting. What's your prospecting method?
I'm well schooled in the real estate funnel, where you need to have a very good and consistent supply of leads that you will nurture and grow. But right from the beginning, I actually started off at the bottom. I'm very focused on being on the ground.
What's the bottom?
The bottom is closing, negotiation and closing. Because when I was a young agent, the bottom was very important to me. I must have money. To have money, I must have closing. And I must go into a negotiation somehow. So what I did was actually I learned backwards. And until today, when you ask me this question about prospecting, I am still learning, because it is the last leg, because I learned from the bottom up. I'm a very good negotiator from my 9 years experience of international negotiation. So I'm well versed at reading body language, body signals, the unspoken art that is accumulated over time with experience.
Okay.
Yeah, but even though I didn't know the product real estate at the beginning, I am very focused that I should go on the ground, meet the clients in this real estate industry, and go into action. So I started off with going on the ground, not knowing anything. Basically, I jump into the pool, untested pool, and I just get into the action of negotiation.
Okay, but
Practicing.
at the bottom right, it's closing. How do you start with closing?
By working.
How do you find that segment?
So basically, I started off with working with ready pool of sellers, landlords who are already thinking of moving their real estate products.
I see.
That means their homes, they are thinking of moving, expanding already. I work with people who don't have to be convinced about selling or buying or renting.
And these guys are known as for sale by owners.
Yes, but in the real estate industry, they are known as for sale by owner or open listings, owners who are already well known that they are in the market. They put their properties in the market. I started off with them, and through it, I have a very open mind just to get into the ground and to meet and to try to be a matchmaker, finding the right match for their properties. And along the way, I improve and rehearse and build up my skill set in connecting with strangers.
Right.
At that point in time in 2009, while I'm a well-versed negotiator, I don't negotiate on a daily basis, because we are talking mega contract deals on a company level, global level. So the deals move very slowly. What I realized over the past 12 years, my mental muscles of negotiation level up because of the speed and volume of negotiations I do versus my early years in global MNC.
Yeah.
So that was something that I feel that is a life skill that I picked up that will never leave me.
I would imagine that if you did the open listings with your higher energy level,
yes,
your manic energy level, manic.
You should have seen me 12 years ago. I think it's like 3 times more than now.
3 times more, and that's probably how. If an owner sells a unit and he has open listing, agent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the one that has the manic energy, the higher energy will stand out and be the one that they get pointed?
I think it helps that by nature I'm very interested in people, and I don't just look at them for you just walk through the door. I look at like what's your story? Who are you? What's your life story?
Right.
I'm very interested in the person because I'm a very fond of entertaining and meeting people.
Kaypoh?
I'm kaypoh. I'm very kaypoh of people's, what they are doing.
Okay.
Even when they are not my client. And I've read, for example, if you tell me you are somebody who fry a lot of kway teow, right? Char kway teow, right? You're in the char kway teow business, right? Then okay, but you haven't given me a business as a property agent. But fine, I'm just going to be starting to recommend friends to come along with me to try your char kway teow.
Oh, very good.
That's me.
The next question is, I think I know what it is already, but I'll ask it anyway. What do you think is your superpower?
My superpower? What do you think is my superpower first?
High energy.
So that's what David liked about me.
High energy, kaypoh.
My superpower is also a laser focus. I can do many things at the same time, but for me to complete the loop, I feel very uncomfortable when I don't complete. For example, if I embark on a journey, I must finish it, and nobody should disrupt this journey.
How do you remain that consistency? How do you keep that going?
The 500 cases.
500, I mean, that's, when you use the word consistent, right? That's pretty consistent.
Okay. I think last year was a little bit very, very much on a much higher volume level because about 3 years ago, I picked up a new business model, again with laser focused and very determined to complete the loop and achieve results. So when I complete a loop, I want to see results. I don't stop until I see results. And that is me. And because I embarked on an additional business model on top of my existing business model, it added on to the volume of transactions. And that is the tagging model that PropNext is famous for.
The projects model.
Where I am an assistant to many fellow colleagues to supercharge them and speed up their closing ability in the brand new show flat.
Right. Tagging models mean that a PropNext agent will bring the buyer to you.
Yes.
Because you are the specialized
product specialist
in that area, in that project, and your job is to help them close that deal.
Yes, correct.
All right.
Yes.
Which one? And how many?
As of yesterday, I hit 102 units in Treasure at Tampines.
Wow.
And that is also a very, just by the numbers alone, even in my 12 years in this industry, is a number that is never been imagined even by me.
Wow. That's a huge number.
Yeah, correct.
But congratulations anyway. So now I can see where the volume comes from.
Where the volume comes from?
Yeah. A big chunk is from the project.
Yes,
tagging.
correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I see your strength. I see your consistency. Let's talk about. Tell me about your kryptonite. What's your weakness?
My weakness is also my strength.
Oh, come on. All right, tell me.
I do speak really fast, and sometimes I seem to be all over the place. But because my brain processes and I receive ideas really fast.
Right.
And many times when I want to achieve something, it has to be done yesterday.
Okay.
Not today.
Right.
So my brain processing and what I want to do very fast. So my kryptonite is in making it organized and clear to the people surrounding me, because I am so used to moving very fast alone, and that has been my kryptonite as well as my strength for the last 20 over years.
Okay.
But I feel that this kryptonite will become my new superpower.
Okay.
Especially for the last few years where I learned to master it and to also slow down when I need to, and also to learn to leverage on the strength of the team, and that has led to the team's growth.
Yeah. That's a good segue into a team. How many do you have in your team?
I joined PropNext in 2018 and I rebooted. So we started one, and what I did was with my old sales team, like, hey guys, I'm leaving. and I'm going to just be a phoenix and redo everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So today we are at about 50.
50 people.
Yes, correct.
What kind of people join the Jasmine Lau division?
They are really unique guys.
In which way?
They dream big. They are dreamers. They have big dreams. And they all want to go somewhere. So they are looking for growth multiplier partners.
Right.
So they want to grow really big and really fast, but they were not up to their levels.
They weren't there.
They want to get somewhere at that point in time when they joined me, and they are not getting there yet, but they didn't know how to get there yet, but they really have a very strong desire that they want to go somewhere and super fast speed.
I see.
So
They want to copy you, in other words.
Probably.
They want to have a super platinum. Why not?
No, I think they should, by this time around, they should be overriding me and then going into the, today I witnessed super titanium.
Oh my
$1 million in a month.
Oh my God. I mean,
That's like, has never been, it's like a very hard to reach goal, but I think it's achievable in
you never
today's
know.
market.
You never know. Just have to change or keep pushing.
Keep pushing, and then keep your value versus volume model. Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, so these guys join you. What do you offer them? What does Jasmine Lau offer these people who want to join you?
I offer, there's something that I'm very good at. I don't leave them too alone. That I'm always there. The moment they ask,
Yep.
I will be there.
Right.
But I offer a very neutral perspective of the business. In real estate, it's a very emotional product. It changed lives in many Singaporeans' families. It has a huge impact on many people. And sometimes when my sales team, they are working on the ground, they get hit very emotionally by the negotiations process and handling the servicing of the client. So I think one of the things that they look forward to when they work with me is that I always bring them back to where they should be heading to in their own personal business model, and to remind them again they are doing a business.
Right. And for people who join you, do they do a particular area like HDB, private, high-end, commercial?
One of the advantage that when they join me is that I have very diverse experience in the many different business models, and I've tried all this business model it's not just simply trying, I've done it with success, meaning I've gone very deep into each this business model that they can tap on. So some of the business model the sales team is very good at is, one is how to perfect your referral business model. And we also have a personal shopper business model. They don't articulate it, but let me tell you that in Jasmine Lau division, we have personal shoppers who really focus on sourcing the customized real estate product that suits each clientele needs. And they are very good at shopping.
Shopping?
Real estate shopping.
High net worth, I'm sure.
Could be high net worth, could be business owners, but also could be an entire, they basically gives you all their available liquid cash flow, and they said, do something with my assets.
Wow.
So personal shopping. I'm very good at shopping, David.
I'm sure you
I love shopping. I love finding good deals, and there are many like-minded teammates who just love shopping in the real estate segment and finding out the best deal. And one thing I'm very good at, just like how I speak like machine gun, I take action very fast. So my sales team, they also, when they want to get things doing, and they want to shop, you have to shop fast. Shopping fast and shopping right is an art that cannot be...
The art of the deal.
Yes, correct. Of clinching the deal.
Oh, great. Now we come to the point in this podcast where you look directly into the camera. I'm going to give you 60 seconds, and in that 60 seconds, you're going to pitch to the world why anybody would want to join Jasmine Lau. Are you ready?
Wow, this is out of the box. I'm not ready, but let's try.
Okay.
Hi guys, you have to join Jasmine Lau division because if you are looking to explode your growth and not just exploding your growth but explode your ability to speak, connect and have fast, productive sniper closings, you have to check us out because we are a high energy group with deep experience built up over more than 50 over years in the group senior leaders alone. And you just have to come because we cover all aspects of real estate, be it whichever business model you want to look at. We have given you many examples of success from many different business models that you can tap on that fit the real estate market at different times of the real estate cycle. Now, we'll be ready to call us and we will be happy to share with you how we have improved our business, each and every one of our Jasmine Lau division warriors, and how they have improved their business model. See you guys soon. Have a good day.
Wow, Jasmine, that was a really good pitch. I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people who saw that and they connect with it and they are just dying to meet you. I wish you all the luck and all the best, okay?
Thank you.
Bam!